Kyle's got some exciting, handsome
to say the least.
chinned up news.
Henry Cavill, my Superman, is back in the role, guys. I mean, I heard this before seeing Black Adam, which has a Superman nugget that is kind of that reveal, but Henry Cavill made that announcement on social media that he is back in the role of Superman. Apparently, there will be a Superman sequel or a Superman movie moving forward, but there's no release date for it yet. But he is back in the role. So I'm very excited and happy because I think he got a bad position to be in when it came to all of the weird Zack Snyder stuff and all of the weird WB behind the scenes stuff, to where everything was just up in flames, but he was like one of the few good things about those movies as Superman. But I'm also in the camp, like I kind of say with Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, that, you know, by the time this movie comes out, it'll be like 12 years since Man of Steel first came out. So it's like, why bother? Like, why can't we just move on from this? But this is my one thing that I love, so I'm going to counter what I said and be happy about it.
Yeah.
Even though it really doesn't make sense. Just recast and do a new Superman movie. It's 12 years, guys.
Yeah, it's really funny how, you know, you grow up with these things. Like, I grew up in between, so Christopher Reeve was old when I was young and formative years, and they had Brandon Routh, if you can remember that.
I do, yeah.
Superman. And then it was
and I went, no thanks.
Yeah, no, not interested.
Yeah. Then, not a bad actor, but
not a great actor either.
I was going to be nice.
It's very nice of you. His parents wouldn't say that about him. They would say he ruined Superman, almost, until Henry Cavill showed up with those traps hanging out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way."
As soon as he walked out shirtless on the big screen, I was like, "Yeah, this is my Superman." It's Ken's there. My two.
Kyle's in the theater. He's like, "Hey guys, this is my Superman."
Yeah, just so you know.
Just in case you were wondering.
I called dibs. Everyone else, yeah, we see the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna we're on the same page, man.
It's not a guy laying on something with a screen moving behind him.
Yeah.
He's not bending steel on camera.
Right. No need for CGI, everyone. I got this.
Yeah.
In his suave British voice. But yeah, it does make me happy for him, the actor, get to do this again. But in the world that we are in, is that really needed? I think we could have moved on and been okay.
Maybe. But it was kind of at the behest. Part of this was at the behest of Dwayne Johnson, who shot a post-credit scene with a headless Superman.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was the initial post-credit?
So, yes.
Yeah.
So, the post-credit scene they shot without Henry Cavill, and they put Superman on the screen with him, and basically, Dwayne Johnson, as an executive producer, said, "This is what I want."
Yeah.
Warner Brothers. And so, they bent to put Henry Cavill in the end credit scene, which then restarted their relationship, I'm assuming.
Gotcha.
That got Warner Brothers like, "Oh, yeah, we can have both of these monsters on screen together. Like, this is how this works."
Which, to be fair, like, yeah, with how big those two are, I get it.
Remember when we did this with Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa and Henry Cavill, and it looked like really good on screen and made $1 billion in the first weekend? It didn't do so well after that. Let's not talk about after that.
Yeah, it dropped, but let's see if we can do it again with Dwayne.
Yeah, I mean, even the CGI versions of those two on screen together.
Massive.
I know.
Massive behemoths.
And then we can redo the DC Super Pets with Henry Cavill.